My wife, Shoshana, is the granddaughter of Rabbi Ben Zion Halberstam, the Bobov Rebbe, who was the second Bobov Rebbe, who was killed in World War II together with several of his sons and son-in-law in a forest in Lvov, which today is Ukraine. At the time it was Poland. He himself, Rabbi Ben Zion Halberstam, was a descendant of the Divrei Chaim, the famous Rabbi Chaim Halberstam, who passed away in 1870 in the city of Sanz. He was known as the Sanza Rebbe. Anyway, this candelabra belonged to a daughter of the Divrei Chaim, and it found its way to Austria and was buried to be hidden somewhere in Austria during First War I. It was then taken from Austria to Israel by a distant member of the family on the Russian side of my wife's grandmother, who took it to Israel, and that lady lived in a kibbutz. And one day, about 25 or perhaps 30 years ago, we in London got a letter saying, would any member of the family be interested in acquiring the candelabra, or as she put it, in taking over the custody and pass it on to the next generation. It's not something that could be bought and sold, but the price for that custody was to provide lifetime care for a member of the family who had become ill and needed full-time care. And I picked up that opportunity, provided the necessary funds for the lifetime care, and brought this candelabra to first London, and subsequently, when we acquired the flat here, to Jerusalem. I didn't feel that I was entitled to take it back to Galut in England, and therefore, when we are not here, since we only use this flat on the occasions when we visit Israel, but we still live in London, it is my grandson Shmuel Aharon Stern who has the custody of it and uses it every Friday evening. It's 160 years old.
It's history.
And it was black and awful. Why they never polish it, I don't know.
Well, no,
so he brought it here for us to polish and refresh it.
Wow. It's priceless. It's absolutely priceless. The history behind. Wow. What a schut. The chesed that you both have done, and wow. This
it's
all.
a beautiful job now.
Yeah.
And it's being used every Shabbos.
Shmuley, my grandson, uses it every Shabbat.
Yeah, we feel that we should not take it away from Eretz Yisrael.
Absolutely.
No, I remember distinctly in one letter I wrote to that lady saying about purchasing it, says, this is not for sale. I'm passing on the custody of the candelabra to you.
But you did a big chesed in helping. Well, may this just go from generation to generation. It's so special.
She did a beautiful job.